Hey guys, Gus here, and it's day 2 of bitbasel. It's the Super Bowl of bitbasels. We're here in Miami at the Sagamore Hotel, and of course, I'm with Matt, head of space exploration for the UK agency. Matt, what brings you here to Miami and bitbasel, of course?
Yeah, thank you. I just come from a really interesting panel talking about the differences between space and the ocean and what we can learn from each, that sort of thing. The importance of space and how it enables us to be able to measure the health of our planet as well.
Oh, wow, absolutely. You know, when you talk about the ocean and space, I mean, people look up at the night sky and they wonder how big or how deep it goes, and the ocean is profound. It also extends the imagination, where I think it links with art. You know, we're here not just for art, but linking NFTs and blockchain and technology, of course, because without technology, we would not be able to reach the depths of the ocean or the exploration of space itself, you know. So how did you actually meet Scott and Scarlett, and what brought you to integrate that art with us today?
So it's really via Christina Culp. She's known as the astronaut wrangler.
Yes.
She used to be the manager for Buzz Aldrin. And I did an event with her and astronaut Nicole Stott in Piccadilly Circus earlier this year, talking about space and how important it is for the planet. And really, I'm in Florida for another meeting up at Cape Canaveral later on.
Also, it's coincidence you're here?
Yeah,
no, come on. He came down for bitbasel. We know people.
I know
He came down for bitbasel. The other meeting in Cape Canaveral, that's his second event. That was his second
100%,
event.
yeah.
But that's wonderful that you got to meet Christina, and then they had to send art into space, correct? And they're going to create some art in space as well, correct? Bringing back down to Earth. They even have a piece that had a few particles from, I believe, Mars, correct? Yeah. Incredible, highly valued piece. I know that I love it, but that's what's bridging actually art, NFTs, technology, space, and the ocean, and it's all going to be here at the Sagamore Hotel at bitbasel. Of course, Matt, thank you very, very much for coming, but I got one question here. What is your favorite thing about bitbasel?
I think really it's the connection between art and science. I think I can say science, but really space, because I'm a big space nerd, so very much. But science in general, I think so. The ancient Greeks recognized the direction, the connection between art and science. So when you're training to be an ancient Greek philosopher, you start off with the trivium, the logic, rhetoric, and grammar. That's very sort of the basics of how we interact and communicate with people. That in itself is an art form. But once you finish the trivium, we go on to something called the quadrivium, which is numeracy, geometry, music, and astronomy. So you have numeracy, which is numbers. You have geometry, which is numbers in space. You have music, which is numbers in time. And then you have astronomy, which is numbers in space and time.
Wow.
So even the ancient Greeks recognized the relationship between art and space.
Absolutely. The depths of humanity, looking at science, space, and like you said, even the great philosophers of our time saw out into the ocean and saw out into space and created wonderful pieces of poetry that connected. And they were teaching people science and technology, and they didn't even know it at that time. But guess what? bitbasel's here to give you all the science and technology and art that you're looking for. Thank you very much, Matt. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next one, guys.